So what the heck does all this have to do with you and your family and the family conflicts that you navigate, perhaps with people who you have long-standing challenges with? These strategies, these 4 strategies, they absolutely work in the Oval Office and they work in people's homes. And so I'm going to give you 2 different scenarios so you can see how this plays out. Okay, so once again, the 4 strategies are: find a shared purpose, stick with it and tie everything back to it. Don't try to get the other person to shift their position on anything, and use non-controversial language to communicate what matters to you about the situation and also what you imagine matters to the other person. Okay, so let's do 2 family situations. Let's do the first one is an extended family dinner with someone who you disagree vehemently with, and things escalate, political discussion, Okay, shared purpose. You could propose a shared purpose to this person. It might sound something like, I'd really love us to enjoy our meal, enjoy our food, and enjoy each other. What would you think if our conversation this evening focused on what we learned from our relatives, perhaps those who have passed away, and what our hopes are for our future generations, what sort of world we're hoping we'll be leaving to them? What would you think if that's what we talk about at this meal together? Okay, and then if things veer off, to bring it back to, okay, and so how would, if gun policy changed in that way for you, how do you see that as helping the generations to come? And then not trying to convince the person to change their position on gun policy. Just they have their position on it. And talking about what's important to them in terms of framing this issue and what's important to you. Maybe it's some kind of choice is super important to them, or a sense of tradition or belonging in their community. And so to talk about any issue that arises in terms of what's important to them and what's important to you from that non-controversial language place. That's how you can use the Mamdani method in your own home. Simple, but not easy. I want to offer you the Conflict Prevention Jumpstart Kit. And there's invitations to the conflict repair cafes that I host on a regular basis, both online and in person. Information about how to get your very own Jumpstart Kit is in the description at the bottom of this YouTube video.